Hey everyone, welcome back to Coding Streams. Today I'm going to show you how to run LLM models locally on your machine using Ollama. No cloud dependencies, no API keys, just pure local AI magic on your machine. Imagine having the power of AI models like Llama 2, DeepSeek R1 running directly on your system. Sounds cool, right? Whether you are a developer, AI enthusiast, or just curious about LLMs, this video will help you get started. By the end of this video, you will know how to install Ollama on your system, run AI models like DeepSeek, Mistral, Llama, etc. How to use AI models inside a Spring Boot application. And lastly, we'll see that how we can optimize performance for better speed. So let's get started. What is Ollama? Ollama is a lightweight open source tool that lets you learn large language models locally on your machine. But why would you want to run LLMs locally? First point is privacy. Since you're not using any cloud server to run these AI models, that means your data stays with you. Then there are no rate limits. That means you can use AI models freely without any restrictions. Then it is cost effective. That means you are not paying for expensive API calls. And lastly, it is offline. That means it will work without any internet connection. Olama makes this super easy. You don't need complex setups. Just install it, download a model, and start chatting with your AI model right from your terminal. All right, let's get Olama installed. So if you are on Windows, head over to ollama.com. You can simply download the installer, run the installer, and you can simply follow the setup. It is a simple installation, nothing fancy. Just make sure when it asks you to include Ollama in your path, make sure you tick that. Okay. So I've already installed it in my system, so I'm not going to install it again. Okay. And for Mac and Linux users, you can find the commands in the description that you can run in your terminal and get Ollama installed. So once the installation is done, we need to verify it whether it is installed properly or not. Okay. So to verify it, we are going to run one command, that is Ollama hyphen version. So if you see a version number, that means Ollama is installed in your system successfully. So you can see installation was pretty simple, right? Now let's run our first AI model using Ollama. But before running AI model, let us first explore what all different models available in Ollama. So for that, head over to ollama.com and navigate to models section. So you can see here all different models that are available that you can install in your system and run locally. Okay. So we will be installing Llama 3.2 in our system. Okay. So you can simply copy this command and you can paste this in your terminal and hit enter. So I've already installed this model in my system. That's why it started directly without downloading the model. So if you will be running the model for the first time, then it will download the model depending on your download speed. And after that, it will start the model. Okay. So you can see that our AI model, that is Llama 3.2, is started. And here you can simply pass the prompt and AI model will give you the response. Okay. So let's start with the very simple question, that what is 2 plus 2? Okay. So you can see we have received the response, that is the answer to 2 plus 2 is 4. Now you can try different prompts and you will get the response. Okay, let's try one more at write um, post on equations. Okay, so you can see that it started generating the post content for the topic, that is equations. Okay. So you can see it is working just like Chat GPT that we use online. Okay. Now to close this chat session, you have to type forward slash and buy, and this will close the chat session. Okay. So this was our first AI model. Now let's install the DeepSeek R1 model, which is very popular nowadays. Okay. So again, I will be heading over to models section of Ollama website, and in this, uh, I will be selecting this DeepSeek R1, and you can see here different model size of DeepSeek R1 are available. So you can select them according to your need and according to your system hardware. I am proceeding with this 7 billion parameters model. So again, I'm simply going to copy this command and run it in my terminal, and you can see that it will be started in few seconds. So as I've already downloaded this DeepSeek R1 model, that's why there was no downloading required for this. Okay, so you can see our DeepSeek R1 model is running, and we can uh, simply give the prompt and get the response. Okay, so let's try this one, that is what is 2 plus 2. Okay, let's start with this only. What is 2 plus 2? So you can see that we got the response that 2 plus 2 equals 4. Okay, now let's try one more question. Okay, find the value of x in 3x plus 4 equals 10. Okay. Okay, you can see the response for the prompt to find the value of x in 3x plus 4 is equal to 10. What is different in DeepSeek our model is that it provides the way it thinks of the solution to the problem. Okay, you can see that we have given the prompt that the find the value of x in 3x plus 4 equals to 10. So first it is trying to understand the problem, that the equation is telling when you multiply some number by x, multiply some number x by 3 and then add 4, the result should be 10. So, and the goal is to find out the value of x. Then it is trying different methods to find out the value of x, and also it is verifying the result before giving the final uh, result to the user. So this shows that how DeepSeek our model is thinking to the solution, which can be helpful when you want to learn about the thinking process, some problem, that how we can solve that problem. Okay, and then after that it is giving the final response or a result. Okay, so this is how DeepSeek is different from Chat GPT or other models that are available. Okay, let's try one more question, that what is the color of sky? So again, you can see that first it is thinking on the prompt before giving the uh, final answer. Okay. Okay, let's try one more, that find out the derivative of 3x squared. Okay. So we are not going to wait for the final outcome of this prompt. By the time it generates the final result, uh, we can do one thing. We can see that how we can integrate Ollama with a Spring Boot application and use this DeepSeek R1 model. Okay, so copy this URL. This you can find in the description and open it in your browser. So this is a URL for generating Spring project. Okay, so in this project we are going to use Spring Web, Lombok, DevTools, and Ollama dependency. Okay, So you can simply hit generate button and this will download this project in your system. Now let me open this in IntelliJ. To use Ollama in our Spring Boot application, we need to configure some properties. And for that, I'm heading over to Spring AI Ollama and I will open the documentation. Okay, so first we need to pull the model that we are going to use. Okay, so that we have already done. Now we have to add this dependency in our Spring project that also we have done. And after that, we need to configure some properties. Okay, so first property that we are going to configure is the base URL for Ollama. Okay, so let me open application properties file and paste it over here. And our base URL is localhost 11434. Okay. Next thing that we need to set up is chat options. Okay, here we'll define which model we will be using for chat purpose. Okay, so we are going to use DeepSeek R1. Okay, DeepSeek R1 model. Now let's create one controller that will be chat controller. Okay, this is going to be REST controller and we'll map it to slash API slash chat. Okay, now we need to create one constructor and we will inject chat client builder. So chat client builder will be auto configured and we will be using that only to build our chat client. Okay, so we can use this builder dot build which will return the chat client. Okay, now we have to use this chat client to give a prompt to the AI model and get the response from it. Okay, so let us create chat client in market final. Okay, this dot chat client is equal to builder dot build. Okay, build method is going to return the chat client. Now let's create one get method. Okay, and simply you can give the name method name as ask. Okay, and we will take the prompt as query parameter. Okay, so we are going to use the annotation request param and we will give the parameter name as question. Okay, then we are going to use chat client dot prompt and here we are not going to pass this question because this prompt is to provide instructions to this chat client. Okay, so we will use user and over here we will pass this question that we are getting in question parameter. Okay, then after that we will use call method and then we will call chat response. Okay, let me save this in one variable. Then we can simply return this chat response. Okay, response entity dot okay, and here we will pass this chat response. I think I've imported a wrong response entity, so let me correct it. Now it is fine, and over here I need to change it to chat response. Okay, so we have quickly created one controller. Let me run this application. So we are getting error while starting the application that it is failed to bind the property Ollama.chat.options. So I made a mistake over here. So I need to add model over here. Okay. Now it will work. So you can see that our application started successfully. Now we can use our browser and make one API call to our application. Okay. Okay, so we are getting error page because we have not provided the query parameter. So let me write the question that what is 2 plus 2? Okay. Let's wait for some time. By the time, let's check whether the solution of this problem or this prompt is uh, generated or not. Okay. So okay, here is our prompt that find out the derivative of 3x squared. So again, first it is trying to understand the problem and then solving it step by step, and also I can say it is double checking it before giving the final solution. So this is a great way to learn about the thinking process of some problem. Okay, so as you can see that we got the result, but there are extra details that are written in the response. So let me do one thing. We'll not send this chat response. We'll do one thing. We'll uh, simply return the content of this chat response. Okay, so let me change it back to string and rerun this application and again hit this API. So you can see that we got the result 2 plus 2 equals 4. Okay, now there are um, two ways in which we can get the response from our Spring Boot application. One way is the synchronous way in which we have to wait for the response. Okay, wait for the execution to be completed, and after that we will get the response. But there is also one way in which we can stream our responses. Okay, so this is a asynchronous response. Let us try out this one. So instead of calling, we will use stream method, and over here we will return flux of string. Okay, and let me restart the application, and this time let me give some another question. Okay, what is the use of NPU in modern devices? Okay, so you can see that we are getting the response in a streamed way. We don't have to wait for the whole response. Let's not wait for this response to be get completed. By the time we can discuss performance optimization. Okay, so how we can improve the performance of these models. Okay, so first point is that we should use a GPU that will give faster responses, compare it to CPU. Okay, then we should always select a right model. Okay, suppose our hardware is not capable of running this 671 billion parameters model, then if we are downloading it and trying to use this, then we will not be able to utilize that AI model uh, efficiently. Okay, so try to select the right model according to your hardware. Okay, so you can see that complete response is generated. So that's it for this particular video. So in this video, we have learned that how we can install and run LLMs with Ollama, and how we can use different AI models locally, and also how we can integrate Ollama or AI model in our Spring Boot application. And using this, we can create different types of projects. Okay. And also we discussed some of the ways to optimize the models that we are using. Okay. So running AI locally gives you full control over your data, speeds up your development, and also eliminates all the cloud cost. So if you found this video helpful, smash that like button and subscribe for more AI and Java content. If you got any questions, then drop them in the comment section and I will be happy to help. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next video.